Before we dive into the latest episode of The Penguin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button to stay up to date on all the latest EC news and reviews. It's one of, as a longtime fan of Gotham and its dark, intricate tales, I must say that this week's episode left me utterly captivated. With each passing episode, the stakes are raised higher, and the tension between our beloved antagonist Oz Cobblepot and Sofia Gigante is palpable. The seventh episode of The Penguin, titled The Penguin's Mother, delves into the troubled childhood of our protagonist, Oz Cobb Colin Farrell. This episode doesn't shy away from revealing some grim truths about his past six. Moreover, prepare for a series of significant deaths that will surely leave you stunned. In the episode, we see a flashback sequence where Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers' song Islands in the Stream is heard from Francis Cobb's record player. Interestingly, this isn't the only time a tune by Dolly Parton has appeared in The Penguin. In the show's debut, her song 9 to 5 was broadcast on the radio inside the Penguin's car. Oz's leg brace, which he wears as a child, suggests that his limp, which earned him the moniker Penguin, was a long-standing condition, not something that developed during his tenure as a Gotham gangster. In other words, it appears that the nickname Penguin has been part of his identity from childhood. Rex Calabrese, a character often mentioned in earlier episodes, steps into live action for the first time in the seventh episode. Known as the Lion in the original comics, Rex was a figure Oz admired greatly and eventually employed him as his chauffeur, marking the start of Oz's criminal career in Gotham City. The episode also features the golden car that Oz had previously called his chariot, a vehicle associated with Rex. This new episode also showcases the same coin Oz found in episode 5, which is identical to the one adult Oz discovered in his mother's belongings. Came from, in an unexpected turn of events, it is disclosed that young Oz confined his siblings in a floodway during a tempest. Leaving them to perish and returning home to be with his mother. It suggests that Oz never spoke up about the fate of Jack and Benny, as he was envious of having to share his mother's affection. The episode also features a scene where Oz watches a film together, and it becomes clear that as a child, Oz adored the 1935 movie Top Hat, starring Fred Astaire, having 28 top hats. The scene where he dances in a top hat with coattails and cane bears striking resemblance to early depictions of the Penguin from DC Comics. In the Falcone Mansion, Frances confides to Sophia that once her son murders her, she will perform an exuberant dance on her grave, reminiscent of the style of a famous actress named Ginger Rogers. Ginger Rogers is known for her partnership with Fred Astaire in films such as Top Hat, released in 1935. The episode also features a scene where Oz boasts about getting Salvatore Maroni, only to be swiftly flipped over by the Dark Knight's powerful muscle car. This behavior parallels the Penguin's overconfidence in evading the Batman during their car chase in episode 7 of The Penguin. Oswald removes Salvatore's ring from his deceased body and wears it himself. Originally belonging to Sal, Carmine seized the ring when he betrayed Maroni's drug business prior to the events in the Batman. Subsequently, Carmine's son, Alberto Falcone, claimed the ring after the Riddler murdered Carmine. Sofia Gigante goes to see Gia Falcone at Brookside, where Gia claims to have spotted Sofia's disguise during the night. Sofia dashed the face. Remarkably, Sofia responds in the same manner and with identical words as her father did when Sofia accused Carmine of murdering her mother a decade ago. As a film enthusiast, I guided Francis to what used to be Monroe's Jazz Club, and as we stepped inside, the memories of episode 7 of The Penguin flooded back. It was the moment when, grieving over Jack and Benny's demise, Frances emerged from her room for the first time and took Oz out dancing, making him vow to give her all she deserved. Detective Marcus Wise, the morally questionable officer who made an appearance in episode 2 of The Penguin, steps into my life once more. In the original DC comics, Marcus was as crooked as they come, and it seems he's still walking that line today. And as I succumbed to unconsciousness, it became clear that Marcus had been hired by Sofia yet again, with plans to deliver me to her clutches at Monroe's, setting the stage for our fateful showdown in the Penguin's upcoming finale. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.